Welcome to the Beesies.
I'm Abby.
I'm Brittany.
I'm Jenny.
And I'm Mackenzie.
Remember the college days when you were best friends with your roommates?
You would come home and talk about anything and everything together.
We miss this phase so much that we decided we needed this quality roommate time again.
So welcome to the Beesies. Come over and get cozy with your new favorite roommates.
Welcome back.
I was like, I don't know what to say. Hello, all of our wonderful BZ friends and listeners.
All 10 of you. Hello.
Yeah.
All 10. Just kidding. There's more than 10.
I actually haven't checked the
There's
numbers
12.
recently, so I have no idea.
I haven't checked either.
Well,
They're
I hope there's someone out there listening to us.
That's not our husbands or mothers.
Yeah. Our husbands, our mothers, and our best friends. That's basically what it comes down to. Anyways, we're happy you're here.
Yes. And to address right off the bat, Jenny is not with us again. But it is because she is literally so smart and she is studying to be Bad Bunny's lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's just the priority right now. And she's sad and we're sad. But it's just the reality for the next couple episodes.
Yeah. We miss her. We love her. And hopefully she's back soon. I think it'll be like next year, maybe. Or maybe she'll be here for the...
I think the
What?
last episode in December, probably.
Yeah, maybe that one. We're going out with a bang. You guys better be prepared and get ready to listen to that last episode because it's hopefully going to be lots of fun.
Yes.
As we are approaching the end of 2023, I thought that it might be a good idea to do an in and out list. So we're going to say some things from 2023 that we think are in. We're obsessed with it. We love it. We want to keep it. And some things from 2023 that are out. We hate it. We're done with it. We're over it. And we're leaving it in 2023.
Goodbye.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. No. I'm so sorry.
Hmm?
I have something I want to talk about before we get into that.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. You do.
I'm so sorry.
You have a very
I got a
important update.
dog.
You got a dog.
Yay.
I got a dog.
Tell us all
Little
about him.
Lou.
Little Lou.
Derek and I have been thinking about it for a couple weeks, and then I went on this Animal Rescue's website, and I saw this picture of a pug, and I was like, oh my gosh, he's so cute. Didn't take a lot of time to convince Derek, and then this Animal Rescue place is like so amazing. They're a no-kill shelter where some of the animals are sheltered, but most of them are in foster homes. They microchip, they spay and neuter all the animals. They're up to date on their vaccines. Like, they take really good care of these animals.
Yeah.
And like, it's like a whole interview process. Like, they make sure that you are right for the animal. And they won't give the animal to you if you are not a good fit for the animal. So
That's awesome.
So we got this little pug. They had at the shelter, they had named him Pub, but we changed his name to Lou. And he's so cute. At the shelter, they kept telling us, they're like, oh, he has so much energy. He barks at everything. But at our apartment with Derek and I, he's very calm.
Really?
And he just loves to sleep. The last night I brought him over to my parents' house and my niece was over, and like, so there's a little bit more energy, so he was barking a little bit more, but it wasn't like, oh my gosh, like this dog is uncontrollable.
Yeah.
But like, he's just the perfect addition. He sleeps all the time.
That's so sweet.
We just love him.
He just
I
needed
love
somebody that understood him better, you know?
Yes.
You and
Yeah.
Derek understand
Well,
him.
I was a little worried that he was picking up on like my depression vibes.
Aw.
I'm like, oh no, are you depressed?
Like, you're doing the opposite
But-
of curing me, like how I hoped.
Yeah. I was like, either we have such good energy that we are making you calm, or we have such depression energy that we're ruining you.
Aw.
Oh my
But-
gosh.
I'm going to tell myself that it's not the depression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's just happy. He's calm because he is in a loving home and he's so happy.
And he's just content.
I
That's-
I love that they do like an interview process, because something Scott and I talked about when we got Winnie is I was like, it's kind of crazy that we just like decided to get a dog, sent someone some money, and got a dog.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they didn't really ask us anything. We didn't have to like apply or interview or do anything. Like,
It
anyone
sort of
could
seems
just
just like
do
really
that.
sketch.
yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, this is obviously like completely a legitimate like person and all of that. But like, it was kind of weird. Like, it's just a weird concept to think like, oh, I can just go out and get an animal and
Mhm.
not have to have any prerequisits. So
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that they do that, where they like make sure they're going to a good home. Not that
So-
Scott and I are not a good home.
Yeah.
but
Right.
It was just
Um,
crazy.
Yeah.
Lou was in a foster home, and so initially when we had sent in our application, the shelter thought that we were a great fit, but the foster home was like, oh, we don't think so, because they live in an apartment,
Oh.
and this dog is not an apartment dog.
And they're the
and
ones
so, like-
reporting that like he barks a lot and everything like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
And so, like, we were going to get him earlier, like on like a week ago, like Tuesday or Wednesday last week. But the foster family didn't want to bring him in because they didn't think we were a good fit. But they have to bring the dog in every Saturday for like their adoption events.
Mhm.
So that's when we were able to go meet the dog. But we thought we weren't going to get him because the foster family was like, oh, you know, he should go to like someone that has a house with family with like lots of kids and like other animals and stuff. But we got him.
I'm
And
so
so
That's
happy you caught him.
awesome. How old
and like
is
I
he?
get it. He's 2.
Okay.
Like, and he's like potty trained and stuff, so like I don't know. I get that, like, the concern over like a dog being in an apartment, but like we go out all the time.
Yeah.
Like, we take the dog with us, like like I don't know, like I feel like you can make it work.
It's more
Yeah.
concerning
In an apartment.
if it's like a family who doesn't really want to like take care of a dog in the sense of like going to parks every day or going for walks every day
Right.
or like taking them outside as much. Like, yeah, if you are the type of dog owner who wants to just like own a dog that walks around the house and takes care of his own business and like does his own thing and you play with him every once in a while, but not all the time, then yeah, like a house makes more sense because then they can just like go in the backyard and run around. But
right.
if you're going to
Totally.
take care of him, then
And be active. Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And
I
also
love
boy
that.
dogs are also crazy. Like, they have to mark their territory on everything. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, chill out.
Has he had any accidents in your house? Or
No.
Okay, that's
Oh,
good.
that's nice.
And he's not, like, at most he's alone for 3 hours during the day.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But he refuses to use the doggy door right now. Like, he's a little afraid of it. We put out like the fake grass, like what you have, Brittany, on
Yeah.
our patio. So, and we're still trying to train him to use the doggy door.
Mm.
But as far as I know, he hasn't peed in the house. We do have a camera set up during the days
Oh,
so
that's good.
Derek can watch him
yeah,
while he's at work.
that's
Yeah,
good.
He sends me screenshots.
I mean, if he's 2 and he's potty trained, he probably is fine. Like, Winnie honestly will only, like, if we're home with her the whole day, she'll only have us take her out maybe twice the whole day now.
oh,
So,
really?
yeah. Like, we
Okay.
take her out in the morning and then usually, honestly, just before bed. And, like, she's fine
Oh,
the rest of
okay.
the day. Sometimes she will need to go out in the middle of the day. But they really, like, it's not like humans where, like,
Yeah.
you drink and
Right.
you have to pee 5 seconds later.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I was
So,
concerned about. Where
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I've got to go like a couple times an hour.
Yeah. No.
Um,
They're not like us in that sense.
yeah,
but yeah, that's my update.
that's
Does
so
anyone-
exciting.
Have anything they want to add before we jump into our lists?
I can't think of anything.
No,
I'm good to jump in.
yeah,
All right.
let's do it.
Who wants to go first?
I can start. I have something for me personally that is in and then something that is out. First, that
Okay.
is in, and this should be no surprise, is fantasy books. I read my first fantasy book this year, and they are in and they are staying. And I didn't think I'd say this, but I think Colleen Hoover books are just out for me.
Yes,
They're not bad.
yeah,
But it's just, it truly is a good entry into reading.
Mhm.
And then they're just fun. Like they're good, lighthearted, palate cleanser kind of books.
Yeah.
But I just think there's just other books I'd rather spend my time reading. So that's my start to what is in and out this year. And I honestly feel like a lot of people in like book talk would agree.
Mm-hmm. I feel like they've been doing, like, Colleen Hoover has kind of been moving out kind of slowly over time over the last couple years.
Yeah.
So I feel like that is to be
I
expected.
feel like
I will
once-
admit I've never read any of her books still, and I judge hardcore anyways. So, like, I'm not someone to talk, but yeah.
Well, I think once they started filming It Ends With Us and people were like, this is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like the whole like going to the bar in the onesies and different
Yeah.
scenes. They're like, why did we think this was like fun?
Yeah.
And so I
Yeah.
think everyone's kind of like putting a little pause on it and being like, hold on, let me be a little more critical. Where
Mhm.
honestly though, when I read, like I'm just kind of there for the good vibes. I just have realized I don't love just like that style as much.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So anyways,
That's
who's
amazing.
next?
I have basically the same but not fantasy books because I still haven't gotten into fantasy, but I will commit to reading one fantasy book next year at least, to
I'll
start
give you
off
Fourth
with.
Wing. I'll get you addicted.
I feel like everybody recommends reading ACOTAR first, so
No,
I might start
I
with
disagree now. After reading Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, that's where you should start.
that. Yeah. But
I think it's easier.
this year was the year I went crazy with reading.
Yeah, you did.
I finished last night I finished my 35th book of
oh
the
my
year.
gosh.
I feel
That's awesome.
extremely proud of myself for that.
That's
and
wild.
I still have 5 more books I'm planning on reading this year. We're good.
Wait, your goal was 30, right?
My goal originally was 50.
Oh, okay.
And I
That's a lot.
realized I was very much on track for the first 6 weeks. And then I got hit with work, and then that didn't happen. And so I readjusted my goal to be 25 books because I was like, that's just realistic. And then if I go over, I go over. And now I'm 15 books away from 50, and I'm sort of wondering, like, can I do it?
I think you could.
Do I push for it? So we'll see.
Honestly, I think you could. If you throw in some audiobooks.
Yeah, that's the thing. In the last week, I have read like 3 books because I read an audiobook and a book that was only 150 pages. And the next book I'm going to read is also only 150 pages. So that right there, like if I just read short little novellas.
Don't give up on your dreams, Abby.
Don't give
Hit
up.
that 50.
But my reading passion will continue for 2024. And that is still 100% in for next year.
I love that.
Yep.
Kenzie, what's in?
Wait, Abby, do you want to say what's out?
Sure. Yeah.
yeah, do
say,
one of
like-
each.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you said Colleen Hoover was out. Okay. This is, I guess, unrelated. Like yours were related and mine are not. But
That's okay.
something
That's
is
okay.
out for me is in general just like yucking people's yums. That's the best way I can
was
describe
thinking
this.
that.
Like
Yeah.
I just
Like if someone's excited about something
yeah.
and you like crap on it.
Yeah. And
Yep.
some
I like
people
that.
do it like for fun, and I am really like this year I have not liked it for a little while. I seriously am just like, why bother with being annoyed by something that's making someone else happy? Like but
Mhm.
like the out part of it for next year is the fact that I will not tolerate it anymore. If you are around me and you are yucking my yum or yucking someone else's yum, I will call you out on it, and I don't care what it is. Like I don't care if it's not your taste. I don't care if it's not your preference, whatever. If they love it, then they're allowed to love it if it brings them
Yeah.
joy, you know?
That's so Barbie era of you.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And this
Yucking someone's yum. I love
Yep.
that.
Yeah.
Is that like a saying that's
Yeah.
been around for a
yeah.
while? I love
I
that.
did not come
Yeah.
up with that.
I feel
I
like
love-
I'd love to take
I-
credit, but
Yeah.
no.
I've heard that a lot with like Taylor Swift or different things like that, where it's
Yeah.
like, just let people enjoy it. It's okay. It doesn't matter if you don't love it.
Yeah.
Just let them enjoy it.
Right.
So
And like you can still have your
Um,
opinions that are negative about it, and that's fine. But like I just don't like the people who talk about things in the way of being like, I have this opinion and therefore like everybody else kind of around me should also have this opinion. It's like an attitude
Okay.
thing, you know?
yeah.
So when I go into mine, tell me if I am yucking your yum.
Yes.
Because, okay. Well, first things first. For me, is running. I think it's a wonderful way to cope with stress. And I feel like so many people have gotten into running this year. And I saw this TikTok that it was like, if you're 25, you're either married, engaged, or you're getting into running. And
Yes.
that's where I'm at.
I saw
Um,
that too.
Yeah. And also I love being like a very, very mediocre runner.
Mhm.
Like, and taking walking breaks during a run. Like,
I love
That's
that.
awesome. I just love that.
that.
that's so in.
Yeah.
Okay. And please tell me if I'm yucking your yum with this one. Please tell me.
I know what you're going to say already.
Out Kravis. I'm done. It's too much. I'm done with it. I'm over it. It's not cute to me anymore. I'm done.
You mean Courtney and Travis, right?
No,
she's
isn't
talking about
Kravis
Taylor Swift and
Oh,
Travis.
what's their name?
Tavis?
Oh, Trailer.
Trailer?
Is what a lot of
Trailer.
people
Sorry,
say.
Kravis. Oh my God. Who the?
Well, Kravis is
Courtney.
Courtney.
and
You're right.
Travis,
That-
right?
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
also over them. I've been over them.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think everyone's over them.
Taylor and Travis. Sorry.
I think when you're yucking someone's yums, it's where it goes like, because you can share your own opinion. Like, if you don't like them, you don't like them, or if you're over it. I think where
Yeah.
it gets into like the yucking yums territory is like Abby was saying, where it's like, you're stupid for having that opinion, or you shouldn't
Yeah.
have that opinion because I do. And so I don't like, I think it's fine that you are over it.
Yeah.
Why are you over it? I'm so curious. I kind
It-
of agree though.
Like, I mean, I think I said this earlier. Like, it feels too forced. It feels a little PR-y to
Yeah.
me. Like, and it's like, I like celebrity couples where it feels like private and it feels like you kind of have to sneak a little bit to get
Mm-hmm.
photos of them.
Totally.
Do more
And
digging.
this, it's like, yeah, it's like
Okay.
so easy to find very intimate photos of them. And
Yeah. So here's my
it's
question.
it's not exciting.
Yeah. So here's my question. Is the
Yeah.
out part of this their relationship? Like you're just like, you guys shouldn't even be together. This is dumb. Like stop it and just break up? Or is the out part where you just like the obsession, like out with the obsession, like
Yeah.
let's just
I
let
think-
them live?
I think
Mhm.
the out part is how to me I perceive it very much PR. Like
Mhm.
the public relations of it all. Like all the like Taylor Swift being in this suite at all of his games, and we're getting like exclusive footage of her like and her reactions. Like that to me, I'm done with it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
boring. I'm out.
I could see that. Yeah, just keep it private, you know?
Well, and it's like I don't know. It's like I guess it doesn't have to be private, but it's just not exciting to me if it's just in my face all the time.
I think
And it's like
yeah, that's what it is. It's like I want less. I want a little mystery.
yeah, because the more photos I see and the more that they're just like handing out this content like it's candy, the more I'm like, okay, this doesn't feel real.
Yeah.
It feels a little
Yeah.
PR.
I mean, I can
I see
understand
that.
that. I can understand how you're like definitely over the tabloids of it and the pictures and like the reporting of it. And it's like it feels like they are putting so much of their relationship out there. Like, so then you're like, so what happens privately? Like, is there any
Yeah.
part of it that's private? Like, I can understand that.
Yeah.
And you know, and I think that's fair. Like I think if you just don't want to hear about something or like you're just over that obsession or whatever, like that's, you know, or you don't want to
Yeah.
feel like you are being played like into the deception of if it is a PR couple, like
yeah.
you
Yeah.
like targeted
Yeah.
for that
And-
information.
And I guess that's what it is like, to me it feels PR. So like anytime I see any content from them, I'm like, why the hell am I seeing this? Like I've been over
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
So
I think,
but
I get that.
I love that.
I will say the part of it that I love is that like they just seem like two happy people right now, and I don't care if that is PR or not. They just seem very happy about it, and like I am obsessed with watching other people be happy. Like that's why I love romance books. That's why I love like
That's so
romance
cute.
TV
That
and
is sweet.
movies and stuff. And so like watching two
Gosh.
people just like thrive, whether they're actually thriving or not, like in a relationship, is just like I'm obsessed with that. So
I love that.
that's nice.
yeah, think
was
about
so
it that way.
magical.
No.
She's like,
And
actually, think about it this way.
Yeah. No.
I just like to talk shit.
For sure.
That's what makes me happy.
And that's fine.
I love
At
that.
the
Okay,
end of the day,
Brittany.
just don't call me stupid for loving them. That's all we gotta say.
We won't.
I would never call you stupid.
Only everyone else on the internet.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't mean for some of mine to be so related, but I have two out things that relate to something in. So I'm going to start with the out.
Okay, great.
I think I'm over The Bachelor just as a whole. And again, this is
Interesting.
not new. I will still watch it with friends. Like if we watch it together, that's what I'm into. I'm fine with that. But like I've been trying to watch Bachelor in Paradise on my own and I just can't get into it. And this will all come together. I'm also kind of over weddings. I've realized I heard it was on a podcast. I can't remember which. I wish I could remember, where they basically just said like they heard someone doing a bit, like a comedian years ago, about how weddings are kind of weird because it's kind of like you're like pretending you're royalty and you're like, oh, come to this party all about me where I have a shrine of pictures about me and you give me presents. And I was like, oh, that ruined it for me.
Oh.
But
Interesting.
with that being said, what I am so obsessed with and is so in for me is bachelor wedding photos from like bachelor people's weddings when they sell them to People magazine.
I'm obsessed
I am
with
here
them.
for it. I love the wedding photos. I want to see all of them, which is just funny because it's two things that I was like, I'm done with these things.
Yeah.
No more bachelor, no more weddings, but I also want bachelor wedding photos from People magazine. So
Yeah.
Sometimes we just got to contradict ourselves.
Yep, I am a contradiction, and that's okay. And also, while I was doing some research on some of these things earlier, did you know that Teddy from The Bachelor got married? Like,
I did
3
see
weeks
that
ago?
recently. Yeah.
see, this
I
is why I
know.
need the People magazine photos because that's the only way I know when they get
They
married.
report on it. I know.
Yeah.
I wonder if too, like, my question for you, I guess, is
Mm-hmm.
like, is it because they're couples that you watched come together and like fall in love in the franchise while you were watching it and you did like it and so you became like attached to them, so it's their weddings that
Probably.
you like? Because now
Yeah.
let's say somebody gets married from like this season or next season that you didn't watch or you didn't care about.
True.
Will you care?
I won't
That's the
really care about the
question.
photos. That's a great point. Yeah, because I didn't even really look at many of Teddy's photos, but like Hannah and Dylan's, and then
Obsessed with that
Dean and
wedding.
Kaylin's.
Yes.
Oh, so beautiful.
Yeah.
And I should clarify, weddings are out for me, but elopements are in and should be the only form of weddings. As someone who did not elope,
Interesting.
I'm saying this.
That's an
If
Or,
I were
like,
to get
small
married, I would
weddings.
elope.
I love, and maybe I should clarify, by weddings in my mind, I'm thinking like
the big
huge
extravagant.
weddings. Yes.
Yeah.
Smaller, intimate, love that. When it's like party vibes or just like family gathering, like close knit, that is so fun to me. And I think it feels more rooted in like what a wedding is in like intended for, of like,
Yeah.
oh, let's
Yeah.
just celebrate your love.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
what I am out and inning. But I also don't think weddings are going anywhere, obviously.
Yeah. I like a mix of the two. I like
Yeah.
doing all the extra details that you would have at a big, big wedding, you know, all the extra florals
Yeah.
and stuff, putting so much attention into those things, but only having a small guest list and having it be like
Yes.
an intimate experience with the people you love the most,
Yes.
but you still go all out for them. That's
Yes.
like what I like.
Yeah, like if I were to do it again, I would probably still go like all out in the ways that I did. Just the guest list would be whoop, shrunk.
Yeah.
Weddings, it's such an interesting tradition because it's like, I don't know, especially with like the divorce rate at like a 50%. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like, why is this what we're choosing
Why
to
are
like
we
make such a big deal? Like,
Yeah.
okay, you two are
Yeah.
like choosing to like cohabitate for the rest of your life, like with a 50% chance. Like,
Yeah. That's so true.
like,
It's
why
all
don't
about
we
hope.
go all out for things that are a little bit more permanent?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oof. That's
Or
Or-
the hope that it'll last forever.
Yeah.
You know, people hang on to
it's
that
the hope that kills.
Yeah.
Yup.
Interesting.
Abby?
All right, Abby.
Okay. Something that is out for me is this overconsumption and like influencing that I feel like TikTok and Instagram recently has become, like, just bombarded with so much freaking like, you need to buy this
TikTok
product.
shop.
TikTok shop, this product is amazing. Like, oh, this is on sale. Oh, you need to buy this. I'm so over it. And it's not even like I don't have the self-control to not want things. And so I'm over it because
You're
like,
gonna buy it.
I'm not gonna buy it. I will usually not buy it, but I will mope about it. But I'm just over like wanting things that literally
Yeah.
I don't need but are being sold to via ads, via TikTok influencers, everything else. I'm so over that.
Yeah, the ads from influencers, I'll be honest, like maybe when this first started happening, like I would give in to certain products, but I'm like, if I see the hashtag ad on an
Yeah.
influencer's post, I'm like, I'm not engaging with this at all.
I don't trust it
Yeah.
anymore. Like, yeah.
The only thing I'll do is if there's something like I am going to buy, just I decided on my own is, and I remember like, oh, this person had a podcast ad about it, or maybe it's on their Amazon storefront. I will go and try and find the link to purchase it through that because I'm like, oh, then you get like commission or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
But I try to not like just buy it like, oh, I saw their video on it and that's why I want it. It's like,
Yeah.
oh no, I need to get new dog food for Winnie. So I'm going to go and find the brand that was recommended. Something
Yeah.
like that, you know?
Like, I was freaking bombarded with ads 2 weeks ago about this stupid Maracuja lip plumper thing, whatever. Like, literally every
Oh,
other
yeah.
TikTok was this stupid set that was like, you need to buy it because it's on sale and like, I've never seen it this cheap and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need to buy
I
this
gotta do it.
because like, I will never be able to get lip gloss this cheap. And I'm like, that's the stupidest thought I've ever had. Like, it does not matter. I do not wear lip gloss. I do not wear lipstick. I do not care. But yet some reason, because I'm seeing it so much. So I'm just so
Yeah.
over the marketing. I'm so over the ads, sponsorships, everything like that. We just need to chill, especially in a time where we are all so broke and like inflation is crazy and like none of us can afford groceries and we complain about how expensive groceries are, but yet we're selling these things. Like, it's just, I'm over it. I'm over it.
Totally. I agree.
Yeah.
What are you not over? As in, what are you in?
What am I in for, or what is
Yeah.
in for me? Kind of unrelated, but kind of related. Grocery shopping at Aldi and Trader Joe's. My
Yeah,
favorite-
Trader Joe's is so good.
Trader Joe's is my favorite. It's still a trend. Like, people are trying to knock it and say like, don't buy Trader Joe's, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I will not. Like, I love Trader Joe's. Aldi, like, I've been there a few times this year to do my major grocery shopping, and it is incredibly cheaper than shopping
Yeah.
at Fry's. Like, way, way cheaper. So I will be continuing to do my majority of my grocery shopping at Aldi this year.
And Aldi sometimes sells like the weirdest things. Like
Yeah.
a
to
couple months
go.
ago, I bought sherbet hummus from
Oh,
Aldi.
yeah.
And like
I
they
don't
sell the
even
weirdest things.
Know what to expect with that. Sounds
It's like
wonderful.
fruity hummus.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I went to Trader Joe's too for Friendsgiving to try and find a like vegan dessert to bring just to make sure Zach could have something.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
And I ended up just opening it. Anyways, But I got these snickerdoodles that they have. They're so freaking good and they're so soft.
Oh, I know what you're talking
You know
about.
what?
Those are my favorite.
They're so
Vegan
Yeah.
desserts are so good because they're so
good.
moist.
So
Yeah.
moist.
Yeah.
It's wild.
They're like,
They're
you're
so
talking about
cute and little.
the
They're like this
soft
big.
baked snickerdoodles in the two.
So good.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, I got those a couple times last year because they were so good.
I'm going to go have like
Yeah.
5 after we finish this.
Oof.
Not really, but also maybe.
Can I come over and eat one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing.
We're going to do a rapid fire in and out. Okay. In for me, butter. We're done worrying about calories or whatever. Butter is so good. Salted butter is the best. Slather it on there. Amazing. Along that line, out is like anything Y2K, especially
Yeah.
like this trend of like being Y2K skinny. Like,
Yes.
I am over
Yeah.
it. It's like
It's gross.
it's
Scary.
this cycle of like eating disorder. Like
I feel
I'm
like
just
the beauty
so over
standards
it.
are coming back, and I'm like, I know, like we were
And
no.
yeah, and like also normalize like having like fat on your face. Like we all
Mm-hmm.
we're looking just like, I don't know, like why are we trying to shrink ourselves to nothing?
Yeah.
It's 2023. We're done with Y2K. Y2K clothes, Y2K eating disorders, skinny promotion. We're done.
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
Bye.
Brittany.
What is in for me is Survivor. Never watched it before this season,
Yes.
and now Scott and I are binging it, and I love it. I wish someone would have forced me to watch it with my eyes open and just made me do it because it's so good. I also am loving themed parties. I think we need to do more themed parties.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't care what it is. I don't care what the occasion is. I don't care what the theme is. I just want a reason to dress up and bring a little snack that correlates.
I'm into
So
it.
there's that.
Love it.
Also in for me, back to pop culture, one of my favorite moments this year I remembered was Rihanna's pregnancy announcement at the halftime show.
I was just thinking
Oh,
about
yeah.
her halftime show today. That was so good.
Such a good halftime
Yeah.
show. I saw a couple people do that as their Halloween costume, and I love that.
Oh,
It's so good.
That's cool. I like that Halloween
So,
costume.
I wished that I was also 9 months pregnant this year just so I could do that outfit, and that was the only reason. That's what's in for me, Abby.
Nice. Okay. Out for me, wearing mascara and having raccoon
Oh.
eyes. I don't have the right
Yeah.
eye shape to wear mascara. It always
Me too.
bleeds all over
Yep.
my lids and
Yep.
gives me really, really bad dark eyes, under eyes. I'm over it. From now on, I will only be going natural, or if I want the extra oomph, we are doing fake lashes. Like
Love.
the mascara, I'm
Or-
over.
I do the eyelash lift and tint.
Yes,
There you go.
I love that so much. I just don't know if I
Yeah.
can afford it all the time, so it will have to be like a
Mm.
special occasion.
All the time.
No, I'm the same. I can't have every time I put on mascara, I have raccoon eyes.
Yep.
So okay. Did you do an
Oh,
in
I didn't do an in.
out?
And then an in
Oh.
for me, carrying over from this last year, is weightlifting. I will become a muscle mommy. I will be
Yes.
Love it.
big and muscular, and opposite of being skinny. Y2K beauty
Fight the
trends.
Y2K skinny.
We're getting
yeah,
curvy.
Fight it.
We're getting, strong,
All the curves.
and I'm here for it.
the thickest thighs and the fattest ass.
Yeah, you better be afraid of these thighs. Okay, Kenzie, moving on.
Okay. In for me, buzz cuts. President Snow with the buzz cut. You looked so goddamn hot. And Harry Styles, I love you. You can do no wrong. I love your buzz cut. Out, the sun. I'm done with it. Too hot, too much, too bright. Bye. I'm done with it.
I love that.
That's
Okay,
amazing.
the only thing I have left, I forgot to say my last outs. I'm done with politics. They don't need to exist anymore.
Okay.
And along the lines, I'm done working.
It's
I
an
would like to
election
bring
year.
back
That's
the
a really
patriarchy.
good year to choose to be
Yep.
done with politics.
Nope. I'm done with them. They don't exist. I'm done with working. I want patriarchy. I want to be a stay-at-home dog mom, and that's all.
Me
What?
too.
I'm done with everything else.
You're just going to drop that bomb and then leave? What?
I'm not really.
Hurry, we have 1 minute and 39
I'm
seconds.
being kind of joking, but also not really. I'm serious.
I'm done working. I'm
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
good at it. I'm done.
Out is
Um,
being what's the word? Overburdened? No. Burnt out. Out
Burnt
is
out,
being
yeah.
burnt out. Stop the grind. Stop the
Yeah.
hustle. We are here to live life.
No more hustling.
We are
I'm
here to
just
be
here
happy.
to meet expectations and collect my paycheck.
Yes. In
Yep.
is therapy to heal our traumas
Yes.
and make us better, emotionally mature humans.
We love
Yep.
therapy.
In for me, having hobbies that don't turn into side hustles where you can make money.
Yes.
Just have hobbies.
Love it.
Out. Sex scenes in TV shows and movies. It's too graphic. It's too much. It's weird. I'm done with it.
I love that.
Also an in for me is Kylie and Timothy.
Okay.
I like them together.
Timothy.
Okay.
I
Any others?
disagree with the previous one, I will say, but that's okay. My preference. It's all good. Kylie and Tim, I feel iffy about.
Alrighty.
Anyways,
Well, hope you all had a great year. Hope you enjoyed. And what's in for you is the Beesies podcast, which you
Yep.
can listen to every Monday at the Beesies podcast is where you can find us.
yeah.
At Beesies podcast. Go watch
Comment
us.
down below
Cat-
your ins and outs for 23.
Let us know.
Yeah.
Catch us next week. Same time, same place, guys. We love you all.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.